the waste, what I'm doing is I'm taping it straight away. Whichever way you're taping it, you've got to make sure that when you screw your fitting on, it's going right. And I'm just making a thicker washer, so when I put my waste on it, make sure it's nice and tight. Always go the way that you're going to be screwing it in. Cut it off, make sure there's nothing inside it. Don't want anything inside that hole. Anything inside that hole. See how nicely covered that is? Make sure there's not inside that hole. Because in an ideal world, bass traps never leak, but we don't live in an ideal world. We live in movement. Live in movement, belts and braces. I've never had one leak when I've taped it like this. And because this bath panel's getting tiled in, we don't want to start now, do we, kids? We don't want to start now, no! No! We don't. Make sure you're nice and tight up. Because I've taped it, I want it tight. I want it tight. Beautiful. And on the middle leg there. That needs moving over. Need to bowl that up. Oh yeah. You nearly forgot about my middle leg. Get that tighten your middle leg up. Just bang a couple of screws in that middle leg. Make sure that's screwed down. I've got a right angle drill, but it never comes out. Screw that in. And then obviously we want to screw that block down to the wall. To the floor. I've drilled it purely and simply because if I try to screw that in now, it'll just pop it off. It will just pop it off. Now we can screw that down. Beautiful. Right, now we can carry on with the width. So, judge where you want that pipe. We reckon about there. Cut the pipe. Shallow bath this. It's thy shallow bath. Get that baby on. Get that into there. Make sure that goes. Judging by my eyes, the tape measure, that looks about bang right. If you don't put tape on these, you don't want to be tightening them too tight because you'll split the rubber. I've got tape on it, and we're never ever going to see it again in this life. So we taped it. How's your father? Right. So we're going to glue that in there, and then we think about a nice 45 like that. Nice 45 like that. Passes that swivel elbow there, please. Do it all dry first. Oh yeah. I'm getting too old for this. I'm getting too old. I'm getting too old for this. You know what I mean? You're getting too old. All nice and dry. That fit like that. Some Lubidoo. Plenty of Lubidoo on this round bath. Plenty of Lubidoo. Round the pipe, and then when you push it in, push, twist. Nice. Nice. That is nice. Even though it's underneath bath, we still like it straight. So, what we're going to do, we're going to start with this. Plenty of glue around this swivel. Put plenty on and it won't dry up before you get the others. Stick it to one side. Stick it to one side. Never put any glue inside. And just twist your fitting round like that, then you know it's all gone. Bit more Lubidoo on that one. Bit more Lubidoo on that one. Nice. Right, some of them chocks in there, Lee. Put on that underneath there to make sure that can't drop. It's on a slope. And then tomorrow what we'll do is we'll put a couple of battens there because we don't want this pipe dropping. Tighten that up. Don't want that dropping. See how everything's on a nice slant. Make sure everything's in, because you never see this waste again. And then I just seal round all the fitting, same as I'd do a sink. because you don't want any leaks. You're not sealing inside, you're sealing on the outside. If water's going to get anywhere, that's where it's going to go. That's it. Wipe sleek one. And then the final thing for the trap, silicone it all the way around it. I'm not bothered about the trap going off, because if you have to get to it, it means it's leaking. If it's leaking, we have to smash the bath panel off. So, never worry about taking it off. The only thing what you need to worry about is making sure that this bath panel, you never have to get into it, or it's all getting tiled. And there'll be no access panel. If you want an access panel, you put a panel on. And there you go. That's how I do one bath trap. We just want some battens, which I will do tomorrow on that. But now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just get some water in this bath, fill it up, seal it all the way around the sides. Jobs are good. Last thing I do, I'm filling the bath up, and then I'm going to seal it. So, nice nozzle. You don't want your nozzle too big. If you're siliconing, you don't want it too big. I've run out. Swap it. Then get the gist like that. Then what I can do, I use my corking finger, put that across it, like so. Beautiful. What happens is that guides it round, and if you look at that, show them that lead, show a close up, see how nicely it just makes a line. Beautiful. Now then, you can buy off me 5 for the tenner. Just click on my link on my page and it'll take you to them. 5 for the tenner, that includes postage, that's a bargain. Makes life easier. Now I'll get my other tube and do it. Thank you for watching MJC Kitchens and Bathrooms. All my work's guaranteed. I have my customers all my life. Once a customer uses me, they never go with anybody else. They ring me for everything. If they need a roofer, sparky, plaster, anything, they ring me. They always have done, and they always will do. Just turn the tap off. It's going down the overflow, so we're testing the overflow. People forget to test the overflow, and if it ever overflows and it leaks, how do you know it don't leak? So just test it. Get it pipes up and filled up. We've siliconed it all. It's all ready. I've checked me hot and cold, made sure that they're all on the right hand side. We've sealed all this bathing, so it's all sealed, ready for tiling. Next thing we'll do is we'll tile it, but tomorrow I'm going to put this panel in, because the one in this panel tiled in. That's why I've siliconed everything. I ain't took no chances whatsoever. It's never going to come out. Only time it's going to come out is when they rip it out for a new bathroom. So, and you're never ever going to be able to get to it because it's going to be tiled in. You'd have to smash the tile to get in. So everything, belts and braces, there's not a chance of it leaking. So don't worry about taking it off, because if you're having to take it off, that means it's leaking. And that's what you don't want. So if you want a great channel to watch, all real life, I've been doing it, I've been in trade 26 years. Subscribe to my channel, MJC Kitchens and Bathrooms. Thank you for following.